Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttradesolutions.com on a Friday, big sell-off day starting yesterday uh, with a big reversal and then following through with a weak jobs number and just kind of lackluster performance by Apple and Amazon, contrasting the strong performance by Meta and basically negating Meta and Microsoft. Let's get right into the charts here. Again, I have a class coming up in 2 weeks and sign up for the newsletter. I did write about, by the way, the newsletter last Sunday about the VIX hitting 1450. And that obviously, if you don't believe that the VIX works, you have to really pay attention. By the way, speaking of the VIX is now at 20 with a 22, 23 possibly. If it breaks above that, we're going to have a much bigger sell-off. I mean, this is last August. And remember, we are coming into some seasonal weak patterns. Overall, just real quick here, we've got the S&P hanging today right at support. I drew this line out for my members this morning. You can see it's sitting right at that 60 to 70 area right here, 62.45, I'm sorry, kind of this band of support. And we're trying to bounce off that, kind of just hovering around there all day. We've tested it, try to bounce. And obviously, if this cracks, we probably have room all the way down to 6150 or so. Similarly with the NASDAQ, incidentally, that also is holding at support, which is, basically algorithms right here. If you don't believe in algorithms, you see these levels. Most notable was the move in interest rates today with a weak jobs number. You can see right there, huge drop in rates, big rally in the bond market, TLT, maybe, again, we've done this before. We had that big spike. It was failed. So we'll see how that goes there. The dollar also pulling back after we had a nice rally. Clearly, we'll see if that holds and then continues, or this is just another pullback, which now we can deem that a range-bound market. And we also saw, since the last time I was did this, a huge drop in copper. Copper looks to me like it goes to 4, revisits 4 again. So we'll see what happens there. And these other markets like nat gas, still kind of just meandering about here. Maybe it holds 3, maybe it doesn't. Probably the more it bases, though, it's actually better for a breakout to the upside. And then that pretty much sums it up here. We got lower dollar, way lower rates. But again, the 418 level is going to be the critical on the 10-year. If it holds again, then it's just a one-off. So we'll see what happens as well. Incidentally, with regards to interest rates, home builders were one of the biggest performers today, were the biggest movers. Check out DHI and so forth. That's going to be interesting to see if they can have continued follow through if, in fact, rates continue to fall. So that summarizes everything. Again, subscribe to the newsletter. Check out my X page and so forth. Have a great weekend. Interesting week coming up. Obviously, now the volatility spiking, which is great from a trading perspective. All right, take care. Have a good weekend.